One of the biggest shows of the last decade was The Big Bang Theory, a sitcom that follows a group of nerdy friends and an unlikely addition from across the hall, which dominated television for 12 seasons. Its popularity sprung two Big Bang Theory spin-offs with a third in the works. This show contributed to normalizing nerd culture and left many outcasts feeling seen. It is hard to believe that the original, unaired pilot was completely different from the show we know and love today. One common mistake that many similar shows make is the characters' living situations. As nice as they all look, they give the audience unrealistic expectations about what the characters do for a living and how much money they make. Sheldon, Jim Parsons, and Leonard's, Johnny Galecki, apartment is one of the most recognizable in television history, but it doesn't accurately depict how much money two scientists working at a university would earn. In the original version of the show, the apartment more closely represented what they could afford. In the original pilot, the apartment that Sheldon and Leonard share is much different than the large and clean one that we have come to know. It was more accurate to their income in terms of size, lacking light and appearing dingy, what they would likely be able to afford in Pasadena. This wasn't the only element that underwent a giant overhaul, as Penny wasn't even named Penny yet. This Big Bang Theory character was played by Amanda Walsh, and Kaylee Cuoco had yet to be cast. Her name was Katie in this version, and she was much harsher in tone. This version of the apartment better fits the original version of the characters. Sheldon was a drinker and more sexually experienced, not yet the quirky yet slightly irritating guy who seems to just tolerate everyone around him. Katie is homeless and moves in with Sheldon and Leonard. It is mentioned that they have a spare bedroom. This means the apartment might have been bigger than what they ended up with in the series. However, it was gloomy and sad, matching Katie's current situation and the guy's unfortunate love life. With the final version of the apartment, Sheldon and Leonard each have a room with no mention of a spare. This change affected the character of Katie/Penny the most. By making the apartment smaller, it was only plausible to give Penny a place of her own across the hall. This way, she could still interact with the guys and maintain independence, also allowing for the ongoing storyline of Leonard pining over Penny from a distance.